Greetings everyone and welcome to this night's episode of Forgotten Roles. Hopefully everyone can hear me, and JP, if you can click from the mute button from there, then people can hear you too.
Hooray!
Hooray, actually the audience, which is Jonas and Juuso, remotely. Yes, here we are again, playing Dungeons and Dragons with our merry group of adventurers. What's up?
What up?
Some improvements into the stream layout. It's not still yet too beautiful, but it's there. Cameras are positioned maybe a bit, and microphones hopefully are also configured a bit better.
Yeah.
Let's see how it plays out. Please tell us in the chat or YouTube comments wherever you are watching this. How's it going? Further ado, let's get to this night's episode. Last time you were kind of saving a small camp named Turn. Turn had kind of raggy dwarven people at the site. They were trapped between the mountainsides. They couldn't get to the other side as few trolls and ogres, trollgers,
No.
were blocking the way. and then, well, as you know it, you, with some help from the villagers, you kind of killed them.
Crazy villagers finished off one of the trolls.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And Morkran finished me off. Thanks.
Yes. Oh, all the cameras set up, and now you go all blue. Oh well. Anyways, you finish up the trolls too that attacked the camp. You stay the night, take a long rest.
Hooray!
Before the long rest, I think you could call it, I get an inspiration of some kind.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Bardic inspiration.
No, not a bardic inspiration, but something wells inside of me, and I feel like I could do better, and I go and find our bard, Kamos, and ask about what was it that you used to help Morgran and heal him? Is it something that I can learn?
Well, it's magic.
Well, I know that much.
Well, I guess if you have any tendencies to magic, probably.
And going back and forward this conversation, I would want to learn a new spell to my arsenal and cure wounds.
Are we going to do that during the long rest?
Yes, I'm going to practice with some of the villagers, even though they didn't take much damage at the fight.
But somebody did.
Yeah. Okay, I'll practice with Kamos.
Right. Still
Hands-on training.
Hands-on training.
Heal. All the chest and axe wounds and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. You do so during the long rest. I'll explain a bit later what's happening.
Hooray!
How about the others?
Just a moment. Yeah, during his meditation in the night, Diabra also learns a couple of new spells. He learns actually 3 new spells. during the meditation. He learns Gust as a cantrip. And he also learns he wanted to have something kind of combine the firebolt and the ray of frost, and it became Scorching Ray. And during his meditation, his mind becomes sharper than it's been before. So he learned Eat Keen Mind. He increases his intelligence score by 1. And he always knows which way is north. He knows number of hours left until the next sunset, sunrise or sunset, and can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard in the past month.
Okay, sure. We can go through the skills later as we progress a bit further. Your microphone is breaking up a bit. It's not breaking, but it's a bit too loud.
And we got a comment on chat that microphones are good because they can hear the background noises also.
Yeah, I wonder if it's from here, or big as fan here, or something.
We have a fan!
We have a fan. Yeah, we're gonna make the fan a bit slower. Okay, great.
Well, if we continue on this learning of skills, well, I might have inspected the book that Diabrar had while he was trying to learn the spell from it, and might have taken some notes. And also thought, well, Morgan was hitting those rocks quite hard, quite long. Man, would it be easy to use just one spell and do that all in like with a snap of fingers?
Let's go through that also later on. Great. How about Morgan? Are you doing anything special during the long rest?
Nothing special. Morgan just realizes when he's waking up that he feels much stronger after fighting with those trollgers.
Great.
His muscles are bulging even more now.
Great. Awesome beats. Well.
Ah, yeah. Also, my demon blood starts boiling. And I might get some sleeping benefits from it.
Okay.
By the way, we can actually hear the background music through your microphones.
Oh.
Let's make them a bit silent. Better.
I think so.
Great. Chat also tell if you hear too much background noise. It might be that big as fan also blowing into the microphone. We do have wind cover, but we'll see. Tell us.
Nice.
Okay.
Great. Too much noise maybe on the mixer. Anyways, the air starts to clear out as you pass through the night. The ravaging waters from the Black Sea that are going next to you between the mountains you lie on. Double moons shining. Sun's also starting to get up, and it's morning. The people are around you quite eager. They are exhausted from yesterday's struggles with the two trolls you introduced to the camp turn, and also everyone's expecting you to lead the way out. They have pretty much packed everything they own, all the racky clothes, all the racky tents they have. The camp's slowly starting to go smaller and smaller. Just they are leaving nothing behind. All the camping sticks taken by you, partly because you set up the outer wall of defense, which wasn't much of use in the last combat, I believe.
No, it worked as a...
Yeah.
Spotify
Sorry, I said to Jonas that we should pause the Spotify Descent to hear if we are hearing the music from your
You are
side.
hearing the music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it might be too loud.
It might be too loud on our end. We'll make it a bit more silent. Good enough. Great. So,
So we had a long rest, we packed up the camp, and are we seriously leading these people through the caverns to the west? Wouldn't they want to go back to the other end of the shallow passage? I asked Morgren and Kamos.
Yes, I think it would be better to lead them to Shern. Back to Shern, to east. So I agree with you.
But didn't they say that the shallow passage is like impossible to go that way?
yeah, the shallow passage you came here from Shern. You went down kind of through quite many deep drops. You had to slide with some rocks. It's almost impossible for elderly people or children to pass. It's quite taxing, anyway.
And there might still be trolls and monsters in the caves if we go to west.
So, already dealt with some of them. There not should be too many left, hopefully.
True. And
One?
2, maybe 3. Maybe there's another nest. But they are good at fighting now.
Another shithole.
Oh shit.
And shit show.
But yeah, maybe even though it's going to be harder for us, I think, because they don't have anything here anymore, maybe we should just help them through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it cannot be, whatever is in the west cannot be much worse than what is here. They have literally nothing else here.
True.
And we're heading west anyway, so
West it is. We are ready to move.
Yeah. As you discuss, some of the camp turn people are overhearing you, of course. There's really no place to hide and discuss things in silence, as you are surrounded by, I believe I described from 30 to 50 people. 10 about were helping you to fight. Rest too tired to do so. The elderly woman, dwarven woman, hears your conversation. Yes, we would way rather go to west and go to town Ulop, if it's just still up.
Town what now?
Ulop.
Europe. Europe.
L-O-P.
Europe. Europe.
So, some of us survived the initial attack of Calitron, but we might see some people we know.
So they might be other side.
Maybe.
Aren't you glad to hear that, Morgan?
Yes, we are definitely going there if there is any chance to be any kind of survivor punch.
Yeah.
I think it's settled then.
Yeah.
And if there are any surviving trollgors, we can definitely take care of them.
Trolls. You stupid dwarf. Trolls. And ogres. Didn't you hear what they said last time? There's no trollgors.
There are no trollgors.
Yes. Thank you.
So, I think it's settled.
Yeah.
Just goes. Just a long, sharp whistle, and all the people stop they're doing. There's pretty much nothing to do anyways, just try to gather all the scraps that are remaining that pretty much at this point just look like driftwood or just some kind of a dump. People gather around you. Any last words before you head back into the dungeons?
That sounded ominous.
Any last words?
Long live the Elven Kingdom!
Oh my.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready to die.
Yeah. As you start heading few hundred feet to the west from the camp, you once again come to the cave entrance. One huge 20 feet pike just raising from the ground, the one that Morgren you dropped into the ogre's back or head or whatever. You kind of just impaled the poor thing, and well, there are a few ogre corpses, puddled of blood, some Kamos, some of these ogres, and you head in. You can have the mouse. Thank you. Anything you want to do?
Probably like this. Going into the caves.
So who's first?
Me.
Morgren is second.
Great.
Yeah, right side.
Yep.
And possibly I'm last.
Okay, which way like is better?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what the stream is
Whatever.
nothing
looking.
happens straight off the bat at least. And as you go in, you can see the tension building up from the people from Camp Turn. They are just looking around, they shrug all the way down as they are small, but their presence just kind of fades away. They barely look around to the walls, to the ceiling, just anywhere, just looking at their feet, scared, walking behind you.
So they are there.
Just a bunch of die.
Bunch of dices. Die. Please don't die on me. Oh snap!
At some point you come to the same Y section. You split to the left, I believe last time. You found the shithole.
Shitty hole.
Shitty hole. Do you want to go left or right?
No, well, this time I think we should follow the real instructions written in Dwarvish and go by the markings to the right.
Great.
I'll
Agree. And the ceiling came down on the left side.
yeah, but not on the. It was way after the Y section. Because we went
Yeah.
to a bigger room and then there was a smaller.
Yep, but were there any other
No.
like directions?
At least I didn't see any.
Yeah, me neither.
But I would like to listen to the left corridor.
Yeah, perception please.
If there is any.
Shouldn't the route be open because I think they were the same trolls
25.
and they were
First
trapped.
throw of the day.
Okay. Sorry.
I said that shouldn't the way be open because I think they were the same trolls which became trapped previously.
Perception please.
Oh my.
Now that you think about it.
90.
Yeah, seemed to be battered from the previous fight. They reeked of various things you encountered in the left Y section part.
Just say shit.
I'm trying to avoid it today. Anyway.
Do I hear anything from the left corridor?
Yeah, with that natural 20, you hear some rumble as if some rocks were just falling down from somewhere. But you can't hear anyone, really. You remember that there were the sudden... Well, it wasn't sudden because it was a trap. The trap that you, or the troll, triggered. It might have still be kind of effective and just breaking up bit by bit. Some rocks are falling from the ceiling and it vaguely echoes.
And I signal Tiap that quietly to the right I can hear something from the left.
But shouldn't we check the left side out
Shut the fuck
so that nobody will come after us? We need to take care of our behinds.
Be quiet! I don't wanna fight now. Let's just move. If they come, they come.
Let's set up a rear guard then. Morgan says, lowering his voice a bit.
Okay.
I can beat.
Good. You do that. Let's go. And I lead the group to the right tunnel.
Okay. You lead
And
the...
Morgan sets himself behind them.
Yeah. You go to the right. As the Dwarven texts are describing you to go right, and Mokran, you have been here, but can't really remember all the lefts and rights and ups and downs of this path. Seems to be the correct way. Few more Y sections comes. You probably go all the way through the guidances. Right?
According with the signs.
Great. Yep. You come into a larger cavern area. There are some rock piles scattered here and there around the perimeter. Few bigger, few smaller stalagmites are almost not touching each other from the ceiling and from the ground, but they are slowly forming to be huge cavern stalagmites. I think that's the correct word anyway.
I can't remember which one was it. Is it mites and tides, or the other way around?
Someone Google it and say in the chat, please. But anyway, everyone hopefully knows what I mean. Yeah. Just water slowly dripping all around the cavern and echoing round.
How big is the cave now? Can I see from the one end to the another?
You can't.
Okay, so it's quite long.
Yeah, there's some moisture in the air. It's hard to describe how long would it be. Morgran, you might remember that it's not too many hundreds of feet, but it's one of the larger kind of open cave areas inside that are connecting the western and eastern tunnels together. And you are almost, well, let's say you are in midway of these caverns. You have been traveling for half a day already.
If we are having a small pause here, I will describe the stuff that I know about these caverns for everybody.
Do you know if there is a side
How big
tunnels?
is the whole complex you're talking about, west and east side?
Sorry?
How much do you know? How big is the whole cavern complex? If you're talking about western and eastern sides, what do I know about that? It as a whole.
Please throw intelligence. Or would it be wisdom?
It depends. If it's history, then it's intelligence.
Yeah.
I can accept wisdom. I'm quite wise.
Do wisdom.
18.
18, okay. Going all the way through the dwarven markings on the walls, you are able to remember that you are just scratching the surface of these tunnels. There's quite a lot to explore here if you venture deeper down into the other sections of the tunnels.
I will tell this also when I'm describing that we are about in the halfway mark.
Where are these other side tunnels? Can you remember?
Well, pretty much they are here and they're connecting where you went with the dwarven marks. If you went to the other way, the not dwarven marked way, maybe you could find something. But you have crossed tens and tens of them already.
Ah, okay.
So you're just scratching the surface, pretty much.
So maybe, but I don't think we want to go too far away. It's bad to get lost in these caverns. You might never come back.
Is there only one way out, or is there side, roundabouts? Secondary
No.
routes to the
The
surface?
only way through it, as far as I know, is following the marks left by our kind.
Did the other route have any markings on them? Okay.
Can we see the roof in we are in this stalagmite area? Can we see the roof here?
See what?
Roof.
Roof. Yeah, it's not too high up. It's 30ish feet.
Yeah, when we enter this area, I was keeping an eye on the roof, but come down since there seems to be nothing there apart from the stalagmites.
Yeah, please draw perception. And your microphone is still breaking a bit. Is it
What
on?
the fuck?
Is it on another level than Vunes
Because
mic?
it's like too loud at some points.
Yeah.
No, I think they should be quite similarly set up. It's a bit farther away though.
Hmm. But anyway,
Yes, perception is no man. Perception is 14.
14.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Roof is filled with stalagmite.
Nothing.
Nothing else.
Yeah, and as we have been looking through, Deborah has been looking at the dwarven markings. He can't understand Dwarvish, but just takes a look at the runes. They might become handy at some point.
Yeah. You're able to tell what they are saying.
He
No,
doesn't understand.
I can speak Dwarvish.
He doesn't, but I think you. It's the same marking from the beginning, and I believe Morkran or whoever understood it may have said it. It's easy to. It's just few crossed lines and a arrow
It says this way.
this way.
Exiting dwarves and a dwarf running towards the door.
No, a cave exit.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Stick figure.
So after
We can
this
be
point, if one of you is looking for a dwarf exit, you're able to tell it.
It's not a fire exit. It's
Yeah.
a dwarven exit.
Yeah. Irish exit.
Ours. We carry on.
You carry on. Great. You take a short 15 minutes break. The dwarven people are just. They haven't been traveling this much in a long time. Takes a good few minutes as you progress slower. It's quite a risky looking area. You get to the other side. There's a door. There's a door here. It's a wooden door. You have gone through it multiple times, Morkran.
I want to check it if it's booby trapped.
Please do. Investigation.
Let's investigate with bad roll. 11.
11. No booby traps here, boss.
Yeah.
Morgran yells from behind the woven travelers. It should be safe!
It should be safe, should be safe, should be safe.
And
So do you get
I
a
go like
disadvantage for that check?
I go like this high up in the air, like okie dokie, boss. And I try the door.
You open the door.
Ooh, yeah.
Grease would be nice spell for here.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh my.
Oh, what the hell? Oh shit, guys.
Is it clear?
Yep. Yeah.
We have a cavern. Oh my god. No.
It's
But
a
that's
bit
not-
badly positioned, but you are able to tell this much. So, you open the door. Great. Put yourselves in.
Door actually opens.
It does. I have been printing these for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we use it only in a one game, like
Yeah.
for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and it's gone.
Yeah, and they're not painted yet, but anyways.
Those look like they might be. You can probably use them
No.
times.
Yeah.
No, it's not modular sets or anything.
Throw them in the trash after this game.
It's
Yeah.
it's actually modular, but
Oh.
they are not connected with the clips. I didn't print them yet, but I will do so later on. So be careful when putting things there.
So did Morgran see that secret door open corner?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Secret door.
Great. This much you are able to remember, Morkran. So it's one direct to the front and were you already looking for a second map?
Where is it?
and it turns to the right and then backwards and continues then.
Okay. I'll
And I remember any dwarven traps, maybe?
No.
Nothing
You
at
you
all.
you remember that these paths were daily walked by hundreds and hundreds of dwarven people and many others back in the day, but not so much anymore, of course.
Let's make it even.
Okay. I mentioned this, that at least as far as I know, the way should be pretty much clear.
I'll step through the door then, carefully.
Step through the door. And let me just check something. If you do it carefully,
Yes.
please throw stealth check.
Ooh, yeah. Shit, fuck. It's natural one. I stumbled through the door.
Face plan.
Oh, was there a trap?
You pretty much you open the door.
It just
Now I can use it. Yeah.
Breaks down.
Oh shit.
Just
Guys, I think I broke the door.
door fell.
Oh, shut the fuck up. It was old. And
Yeah,
probably
that's
rotten because of the humid air here.
It has been here for how long?
I'm not sure.
Hundreds of years, and it only took one elf to walk through it to break.
Probably elven made.
Craftsmanship.
They are bad with the wood.
Good job, Carl. And Pierre says as he walks through the door and looks at the ceiling again.
Sure thing.
You wanna go in?
Perception.
Yeah. It's a 9.
Yep. Nothing special here. You see a few bats sleeping in the far left corner.
Okay.
Maybe nobody heard us because the bat didn't wake up.
Bats. Hundreds of them. Oh, sorry, different game.
Okay.
They go out.
Do that.
I'm guessing it's pretty dark in here.
It's quite dark, but you are able to see as you all have dark vision. And pretty much, now that you think about it, everyone here, there are no torches. No one has lit up a torch. Everyone's just walking behind you, and they seem to be able to see.
Well, they are dwarves.
They are dwarven.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well, I actually thought because Morgan can see, anyone can see.
What?
Yeah, because you are so short and you have difficulties to see over people. Maybe if you can see, everybody can see.
I'm quite tall for a dwarf.
Well, you are midget from my point of view.
Oh my.
Yep.
He said the M word.
Yeah. Oh no. Yes. Now that I broke the door and
Now that that's out of the way.
yeah, I'll stealth again and make my way to the corner to peek.
Do so, please draw stealth.
Please use the same die.
Okay, I'll do it. Let's see. Oh, no. It is 19.
19, okay. So 19 for the stealth and perception for the... if you are going around it.
I peek. Oh,
Oh my. Another secret door.
like this. And with a glance.
Okay.
It's 10.
Okay.
You bad die.
You start hearing some... you start hearing some rumble.
Rumble. There's a fucking announcer somewhere. Let's get it a rumble!
Yeah. So,
I take step back and look at Tia with wide open eyes and
We couldn't actually hear that.
yeah, your
Yeah.
passive perception isn't high enough.
I heard it and I go like and do some army hand signals and I can hear something over there.
Like Naruto hand signals. Great, sorry for ruining the moment.
No, it's okay.
I was already doing it.
Oh wow.
Oh. Big
And-
Doko no Jutsu.
Yeah. So, you couldn't see anything. You
Yep.
peeked right about the corner, but nothing. You could see the back wall. It's not. Yeah, it's not far enough.
No, with the same stealth, I come back and whisper to Tia. I hear low snoring around the corner, and I think it's big. It's quite big.
Okay.
Like rumbling stones big.
I got a sheet.
And I try to grab your collar, but obviously I'm too late.
Deborah starts sneaking around the corner.
Okay. So stealth and perception if you want to look into.
Yeah. Stealth is 14.
Yeah. Okay. And wait. Investigation because you are looking at something particular, right?
Actually, and
Actually,
it's the perception. Investigation is like if I was looking for something on the wall, let's say, or something very small.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Investigation.
Yeah. Great. Perception.
the range is the definite thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Perception.
Yep.
I'm percepting Taavi, but I'm investigating.
9. Perception is
I
9.
have done.
Perception is 9. You feel some vibrating in the air. You hear something that sounds like something's gurgling behind the behind the walls. Not sure how far, but somewhere there.
The Emperor wants to go further to investigate.
How much was your stealth?
14.
14.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yep, go further.
How far?
How far do you want to go?
Is there like another turn at that point?
Yeah, you are able to tell that there's another turn. Do you peek?
Yes.
Yes. Then, unfortunately, I do not have enough pieces, but
Oh my.
yeah, take this corner piece here and please build it all the way here.
Okay.
Yes.
While this is going on, I ask Morgan, is there like some guardian in the hallways from the olden days, or?
Morgan goes like frozen.
I don't know. I was actually thinking, am I way behind, or did I even come with you guys?
So
I'm not in-
Whatever you wanna do.
I didn't
happen back in my day.
I myself didn't even go through the door yet because of slam dunk and there's a big monster over there.
Oh, she.
Yeah, there's dragons. Be careful.
Ah,
Oh,
There be dragons, just a moment.
Then
discuss.
now he takes the dragon out. Oh no!
Okay.
Can I remember how many dragons are there?
Probably not. Nuts.
A fire pit.
You can.
I'll just sneak behind everyone.
So you are going through the door, right?
Yep. And if I heard what you asked, I just shake my head. That I don't know, really. I haven't heard anything.
Yep. You have no idea. Nice kids.
What is the thing in the middle of the room?
Yep. Yes, you can see something. Your dark vision was 60 feet.
Yes.
Great.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
There's
7,
one more.
8, 9, 10.
There's one creature sleeping there. You're not able to tell which kind. Looks vaguely similar to ones you fought off at the camp turn and previously in the dungeons.
Is it the same size? Can I tell if it's the same size as the trolls or the ogres?
What you need?
Pretty much, yeah.
Diabra shows a hand signal commanding the others to stop. And he comes back around the corner which is moving away from him. No!
Muuttuva labyrintti.
Yeah.
And goes back to the others.
Yeah.
And tells them that there's something sleeping there. And it looks sort of similar to the trolls or ogres, but can't be really sure.
Yeah. You're able to tell. Pretty similar.
They're pretty similar, but don't know if it's the same.
Yeah.
If it's a troll or an ogre, it's something.
Yeah.
So it's a Drogo.
There must be a Trollger.
Morgan nods as he hears Trollgers mentioned and takes his shield and axe and readies himself.
Do we want to, if we gather somewhere,
Gather.
Jonas, please mute your. Thank you. If we gather somewhere, the Emperor asked that should we try to sneak past and then look at Morgan's armor? Or not? Or do we want to deal with him?
With Morgan or...
I see Kamos do some jazz hands, and I note that I think he's got an idea.
You remember those library dogs? And my usual magic spell.
Oh yeah. Do that.
Give
Can
me...
you cast it to my shield?
No.
No, shut the fuck up. He's gonna cast it on the creature.
Give me 10 minutes.
So, what are you
What
doing?
the fuck?
I'm ritual casting silence.
Oh, great. So, you sit on your spot and start.
Does your casting involve any
birds.
music?
Well, it's a ritual cast, so probably not.
It's verbal, somatic, ritual.
Both verbal and somatic.
Yeah. Okay. Please. You have to see the point you are casting at. So
Yeah, I think I can see from that corridor because.
you could,
Yeah.
please, stealth.
Oh my, those ones. Well, that's a 9.
Great.
Great.
Okay. You sit to the ground, close your eyes, cross your legs, start rumbling, just gibberish, mutter. Yeah, you can understand a few words in between what Kamos is saying. But the creature starts to... looks like it's about to wake up. It bothers you. Do you continue?
Well, if I have closed my eyes, I can see that it's... Maybe if somebody were to stop my casting.
not seeing
Diablo
anything.
is to Kamos. Him been eye on the creature, whatever it is. And before, as Kamos starts the casting, Diablo said to Morgan to inform the group of dwarves what they are about to do, about silencing the creature and sneaking past, so they know what they need to do. And then Diablo starts keeping eye on the creature, but he doesn't stop Kamos yet.
Okay. 4 minutes go by. 5 minutes go by. And the creature at one point just turns and faces this way. This shit is almost hanging on together. Doesn't wake up yet. Another stealth, please.
Oh my.
6 minutes go by. 7 minutes.
Oh,
go
natural
by.
1!
Oh shit!
And just about when you are about to finish, Ne! And just
Nanne!
Just all the caverns echo. Walls rumble. It's looking just directly at you, and I believe we are going to enter combat.
Oh my.
Okay, great, natural ones. Wasn't expecting that. Anyway,
We love it.
okay,
We love it.
so you have just finished your kind of a turn. You were not expecting that. Please throw initiatives, everyone.
Is natural one initiative somehow like bad? Am I just last, or is it like 1 plus bonuses?
Well, statistically, you are usually the last.
So it doesn't have any effect.
No, it doesn't.
But
have...
if I would have like plus 10 initiative and I roll a 1, does it make me to be last, or is
Usually
it just
not ones.
bad?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Initiative's kind of a special breed in this case, that natural ones and natural 20s do not kind of count anyhow, they're just numbers. Because there might be natural ones, even few of them, and the dexterity stat just tells which one's going to go first. If you are on the par with, let's say, Kamos with natural 1 and you threw natural 1, but you also threw natural 1, but your dexterity probably is highest, so you, so he would go first. Okay.
Yeah, so cool to use my nat ones to initiative, I guess.
Yeah.
So Theopron still hasn't used his natural one today.
We are screwed.
No, you're not. Just a moment.
Soon you are screwed.
Oh, I
Yes.
almost forgot.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Great. You.
19.
12.
Well.
15.
15.
Jonas.
Morgie.
Oh yeah, the 3.
Okay, great. Considering I also drew some magic numbers here.
Oh my.
He said numbers.
That's not
Magic
bad.
numbers.
Magic numbers.
There's few.
Magic drogers.
Okay, great. 19.
Goes first though.
Yeah, you hear the roar echo all around you, and it just goes, comes back, comes back, and just every bone in your body vibrates as the roar goes by. Every rock around you
hate
seems to be
this.
shaking and vibrating. The roof just seems to be dropping some dust. It
I've
hasn't-
made a huge mistake. Mistake.
You may have been.
Can't even speak anymore.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 is over there. So as I hear the creature wake up and roar to this, I don't know if it had seen Kamos, but at least he heard him.
Well, it's staring at him.
Alright. I come around the corner. And
You said that I was able to cast the spell, right?
No, just
Oh.
at your final moments.
you were interrupted.
Ne.
Too bad. And I would like to, because I'm at the distance of 30 feet.
Wait. Yeah, you continue.
Did you?
Okay.
Okay.
It's back to your
Did we?
turn.
Okay.
And I'll shoot it with my bow and use Planar Warrior. And I try to hit his face. Oh, probably not gonna hit.
Oh, we have
12.
Nope, not
So we
even
have a
close.
pro
So
gamer.
what do? You shoot?
I shoot. I
Okay.
miss.
The arrow just flies into the distance. You can't see where it lands, but in a few seconds you hear sound echo.
Oh well. And I take few steps 7.
I really need the locks.
No. I'll be careful. And that's my turn.
Okay, great. Then next up would be Tia.
Yeah, Tia steps around the corner next to Tall and casts web on the creature. He was sort of preparing for this, but I forgot to mention it. If he wakes up, he will cast a web on him. I think I'm in range. The range is 60 feet.
Yes,
I know.
totally.
Yeah, I want to cast it centered on the creature, so it's the 20 foot. It's a 20-foot cube.
Yep.
You really need to you would like print some range indicators.
Yeah, I have some coming, and I also have coming the like heighten indicators, so you can fly or just
Those are nice.
be another distance
Level.
from the ground. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm guessing web centered on the creature.
Yeah. We also have to configure the camera a bit. I was a bit worried.
Or you could
if
just
we-
take paper.
Are you using candies?
Yes.
Sorry.
Only use white candies,
Yeah, you-
so
it's-
it's web.
Wait.
You do you, girl. Anyway.
I'm gonna web you up.
Okay, we have scissors also.
No,
if
no,
you
no.
want to.
No.
So it's 20-foot cube around the creature.
Yep.
And it's spell DC of 14, and the creature, when you start its turn, it needs to beat the 14. 7, 1.
Natural one.
So it's restrained.
Yeah. Okay, I'm restrained.
At least
And,
for one turn.
And during its following turns, it needs to be. It can use its strength to try to break out of the web. But
Okay.
if it fails,
Neat.
it started its turn in the web, so it's now time. But during the following turns, it can try to use its strength to break out.
Okay, great. I silenced you a bit into this stream. It's breaking still here, but others, listeners, please tell if his sound is still breaking, if it's too silent. It also affects Joonas's whole apartment audio, so
Yeah,
anyway.
because at some point Jonas was breaking at the end of the sentences.
Going too loud.
So are you making like a big spider nest into the cavern?
Go ahead.
Nice.
Great. So, anything else?
And nothing else.
Great. Then it would be Kamos.
So, what about my interrupted silence spell?
Yes, it was just about in the last moment, and let's see. It got cut out. The effective area is it 20 radius?
Yeah, 20-foot radius spear.
Sphere. Okay. It cuts right directly into this corner, like this.
So my aim was off.
Your aim's off.
Okay.
It's there.
Okay.
Yeah, aim was off. You just let out the last sentence and you kind of scare yourself doing so, just figuring out what did I just do? And you quickly glance, as you usually do, to the right, and the spell goes there. So.
Well, I'll take my trusty crossbow and try to shoot the troll.
Advantage.
Oh my!
It is
Yep.
a restraint.
Yes.
19.
19 hits. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll use Psychic Blaze because I can. That's the 8 and 2d6. So it's 4 piercing damage and 9 psychic damage.
So 13 in total.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Good to know. Alright. Next.
And after that I go behind the corner because fuck that.
Okay, great. Then.
Because fuck that. Oh my. I'm going to run out of crossbow bolts soon.
So, a second one just grabs the edge of the wall there and just peeks and starts running towards you. Does nothing else as it doesn't have enough movement, but next up would be Morkron. What's your dexterity?
Did it get over to the web hole?
Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes,
you,
it did.
you
It's-
ended the web,
it's-
so you need to do the
Yeah,
extra check for that as well.
Okay, I'm restrained.
14.
Okay, you go first. I have
I
also
will
3 here.
sprint next to whoever is violet.
Yeah,
So
brother.
dash
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I think it's Diabrar.
Okay, you can hear the commotion going on, so.
You can go more, 2 more.
Oh my.
2 more.
Yeah, but that's a dash. All the way there. You
Yeah,
can
I have any who I need to dash to get there, but I can go 2 more forward.
Do you go to the silent zone?
I don't want to be in front of your line of sight, so I'll be there.
Okay.
Almost in the silent
Then
zone.
I'll just stare the troll girls angrily, and that's my turn.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. Next up would be me.
Strength, right?
Is it its first turn on the level? I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically you would need to do the extra roll now because it's at the start of his turn. So basically you did already do the roll for this turn.
So I'm restrained.
Yeah, basically you drew
Yeah,
the.
if you fail with this guy.
Check early.
Yeah. What was the spell's name? Web.
Web.
Okay, I'll check it here, but yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Yeah.
Great. Next up would be new round. You.
I'll slide these a bit. And as I see them restrained, or the second one coming, I'm having a oh shit moment. Why? These guys. And I keep on shooting the first target.
Mhm. So the one that. Yeah.
The first one.
Okay.
Actually, I need these.
Yeah, each creature that starts its turn in the webs.
Yeah. Or enter it.
Yeah.
Enter it.
Yeah.
So basically,
There.
you should through the check early.
Yeah.
Although the spell says that it should be anchored between two walls.
Nat
I
20?
Yeah.
Just enough to fit there.
Yeah. Okay. Not 20 to hit.
Not 20 to hit.
Please add some extra die.
I need to add some extra die. Ooh,
But that's nice.
that's very, very nice. So I add these dice. It's
21.
20, 21, 21 plus 5. 26 damage to the first one.
26.
26.
Oh my.
I shot him into the eye. Aye, motherfucker.
It's a pirate
Okay,
now.
great.
Yeah.
It hits the head, and something clearly goes on, but just looks back at you. And
I was trying to knock him out. It was force damage. Now he's just blinking angrily. And that's my turn. Actually, I go here. No, it was purposefully.
to the
actually.
silence zone.
Because nobody else
near
knows
the
it's
edge.
a silence zone.
Yeah, and you are not aware that it's a silence
Okay.
zone.
Anyway,
Right.
I don't need anything to voice my actions, but I move myself there.
Okay, next up would be Tia.
Yes. I would like to throw out some magic missiles towards the target that tall shot.
Do
So it's the right from our perspective. I think I can shoot over Morgan.
Yeah, you can.
Even if you can't, you can take one step and then step back.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you're
Yeah.
able to. The
Take
magic
one
missiles,
step,
anyways,
and then I-
are just
Yeah.
circling around. Anyways, they're not going direct line.
Or you just hurl them like a curve shot.
Yeah, basically.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. Good. Yeah.
Scored 3, 3, and 4.
Yeah, the creature looks quite damaged, but still.
Do you stay
going
here?
strong.
Do you come back, or do you go?
I wanna be behind Morgan,
Okay.
and that's what
Okay. Great. Next up, Kamos.
I come around the corner and see, oh fuck, there's another one! And, as I have learned that new handy spell, I cast Shatter
Oh my.
between those two nice fellas.
Actually, you can just press here.
So, Constitution save, please.
Two fellas.
Constitution save. That's going to
I
be.
need one of these. Oh no. Oh yes.
Yeah.
11.
Oh no.
No. Another. Ooh. 20
Oh.
in total.
15 was the save, so the other one just takes half damage.
Okay, so half damage, full damage. Oh, wait. Full damage, half damage. Let's go in the order. Say the full.
9.
So it's 4 damage for that, and 9 full damage to. Right.
Really?
Yeah.
What were the die?
1,
D8?
2, and 6. And my dice were the ones with 1 and 2. So,
Yeah. Mine was 6.
Anything else?
one step back, so I'm a little bit behind the corner.
Okay.
Only
Do you
your
know
nose
what's going
bleeds.
on?
So as you throw the spell, as if hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands, bike bells were just rung at the same time, just shattering all the area around you, echoing through the near walls.
Actually, do I also make damage to that thing? It has disadvantage against my throw.
It's just a nub, but yeah, is it to the web?
No, it's to that. Well,
I don't think web shatters.
No.
Because it's not a
a
solid
creature
object.
made of ink. Oh, a creature, so it's not a creature. But,
But you have also advantage against objects.
a non-magical object. Yeah, a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell area. So yes, it takes the damage.
But
Yeah,
that's just a fallen pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah, just,
Now it's even smaller.
just grinds to the little pieces, and you can see a few blocks fall from the ceiling. But yeah,
Whoopsie.
thousands and thousands of bells were ringing just now.
What's the range? I mean the
10.
area. Effect.
10 feet
10 feet.
radius. Spherical.
But it makes a loud voice. It doesn't describe how far it goes.
Yep. It travels. Okay, great. Do you do anything else?
Yeah, I went back.
Yep, I know that, but do you do anything else?
Yeah.
Great. Then it would be my turn.
Defensive tactics.
Oh.
Oh.
Strength.
14.
The DC is 14.
So it's free.
I'm free. But can I move?
It's difficult terrain.
It's still difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So 15.
1, 2, 3.
I get
Surprise!
I get out. Great. But I'm not in a range to do.
Or are you?
Actually, if you're a large creature, don't you have 10 feet range? So you can swing at more. Sorry!
But,
Please
no, but breaking free from the webs uses your action.
Oh, okay, okay. So,
A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against Percept DC.
so it can only move after that.
Yep. Or use
Because
bonus actions if
attack
it's
is action
a-
and extra attack is also tied to that action. Even if it's multi-attack, right?
Okay. Can't do anything else. There. More crown.
I will point at the troll and laugh. No, I will.
No. Wait, there's more.
Was that vicious mockery?
Yeah, I tried to do it. I have seen you mocking everything, so I will try to copy you. No, I will step next to it and swing my axe.
Menacing.
Do. So.
26.
Hits. Just
Awesome.
about.
Then I will make it a tripping attack.
Does it work against large creatures?
Yes, wait a moment, I'll check the wording.
Yeah, I'm reading it already.
Yeah, if the target is larger or smaller.
Yep.
So one size up and down.
Yeah.
And you're medium.
Yes.
And it was... Wait a moment. Yeah, 2d8, 5,
All the dice. Except
13 damage, and target is prone.
13 damage and target is prone to the number. That was number 2.
Yeah, and then I will use my.
Doesn't it have any save against the proning?
Oh yeah. You're correct.
Yeah, thought so.
Strength saving throw against DC 15.
16.
So it's not prone.
So you just swing your hammer at the axe to the legs,
Yeah.
and aim to make it go down, but just doesn't.
Cut it.
Just stands there.
Yeah.
Always triple the size of you, just looking down angrily.
And that's it.
Great. Okay, then it would be me. What was the DC? 14?
14.
And it was strength?
Yep.
14.
Ooh. So
So, closer.
1 and 2. They are now
And go inside the
zone.
zone.
Let's go into the
Who's this
zone. It is a me.
It is me. Okay. It looks at you behind the corner. Again, puts hand there and just
Roars at me.
just roars at you, but nothing happens. No sounds coming out.
I'm like
You're gonna
confused a
you
little
can,
bit.
you can feel the air coming at you on your face, and you can feel the like various substances, spit and snot and everything just fly to your face, but no sounds.
Oh yeah, I might have missed with my spell.
Might have. Great. Doesn't do anything else.
Smell is probably pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like
Rotten eggs.
imagine 30 years of eating bonkers shit, just anything that dwarves, anything that you can get your hands on, just not washing your teeth. Beautiful.
Yuck.
Yeah. Great. Another round. You go.
Me go.
You go.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I'm still out of his range, right? No.
You are. Oh, wait. It was from these two.
3 because
So, yes, it would be on these. So, yes, out of your range.
okay. Now I'm out of his range.
Yes.
I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him with me bow. And with my Planar Warrior also. Because he's coming closer and I don't like that shit. Fuck, no. It's 13 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, figured.
The arrow just deflects from
And
the tough skin these guys
I-
are wearing.
take me steps back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't like the close range. Nope.
Yep.
Tierra casts Scorching Ray on the number 1 guy, so it's the right for us. Hammer.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that one. That's the more hurt.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm casting Scorching Ray. I'll just throw 3 rays, and I make range spell attacks for each of them, so I'm just going to throw 3 defenses. Is that 20,
Ooh,
Yep.
nice.
12, and 11?
So,
1 hit.
3 rays.
Right.
So only 1 hits, right?
Yeah, 1 hit.
Yeah.
Double damage. Yeah.
And that is 12 damage.
12 damage.
Fire.
Hurt.
No, 5 damage.
Okay.
And I would like to take steps back to the next to Tall. And as I'm
Here or here?
retreating next to you. Yeah. And as I'm falling back, I'm yelling for Morgan to fall back as well.
Okay.
I cannot see because of the curve angle. Is there like the gap where Kamos is standing? Is that like they can fit through there, but only one of them
Yep.
at a time?
Muna, can you in the meanwhile turn down the knobs just a bit on the microphone? It breaks almost on every word.
Yeah. And same thing from the chat also.
Yeah. Okay, so can you again describe quickly what did you do?
Yeah, I'm falling back, and as I'm falling back, I'm yelling for Morgan to fall back as well.
Yep.
And I would like to know that you are good, Jonas. And I would like to know if the gap where Kamos is standing is wide enough that one of them can fit through there at the time. It's 10 feet wide, or 5.
It is 10,
10, yeah. It can fit through.
but only
Yeah,
one
but-
at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like, that's what I wanted to know.
Okay, great.
And that's my turn.
Great. Then next up would be me. I'm going to swing.
Swim.
Swim. Okay, great. I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
Just a moment. Okay. 3 attacks at Morkran.
Oh my.
Naba.
11.
Nope.
So tries to bite you. 25.
Hits.
Yep.
Great. Then the damage. This is a claw hit. It's hitting you with the claws. And that's going to be 8 points of damage. Then second claw hit. 8 plus 15.
Nope.
Okay, just one bite. Just hits behind your head. The bite was a bit off. One claw hit. Just a pretty much almost as if what was punching you, but claws out, hitting you to the chest, and another one just missing next to your head. These guys know how to fight. Then you, Morkran.
I
Help
will.
me.
You.
It is Kamos.
Did we skip number 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Or number 3 because
Yeah.
Diablo is before me.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Because it might have been a crucial thing
Might have been.
because I would have taken one step forward. Aim at that thingy and start whispering.
Ooh.
Casting Dissonant Whispers
Okay.
as a level 1 spell. So please make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a -1. 15.
Ooh.
Well, fuck. Save was 15. So you take half damage from this, but
Great.
because if it was a success, you would have to run away from me.
Yeah.
So
Figured.
back to the webs.
Yeah.
And because I was before the troll, so
Ain't no web saving you today.
10.
So 5 points
Psychic.
of damage to number 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's psychic damage if it's relevant.
Yep.
And after that, I retreat tactically. So behind
One,
those guys.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Do we have to rebuild the dungeon
Maybe.
behind?
I don't know.
Let's hope that.
Okay. I can see them here.
Oh my!
Anyways.
And he still asks.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah. But anyway.
More run, right?
More run. Yeah, I already went with the attack. Doesn't affect Morkran's attacks anyhow. Yeah, Morkran.
I will step between them and yell, "Your mother is beautiful and you smell like flowers." And I will use dodge action.
And they go mad. Fuck. Yeah. So, what do
And
I
that's it.
throw? That's it?
What the heck?
So, no intimidation.
No running.
Can I intimidate?
You can try it.
Well, yeah, well, I try to intimidatedly, like, yell pleasantries at them. I think they don't like to be told that they smell nice and stuff.
Either way, I think they can't even understand you, but
Yep.
So you step right here.
Yep.
Okay. Your microphone, Tupi's microphone is great, but your is just a knob too high. Breaks still. Okay.
You need to get it closer.
So, that's it. Then it would be me. Okay. Its wings bites at Morkran.
He is at dodge, so disadvantage to everything.
Okay, so bite doesn't hit. It was 9 to hit. I know that already. I'm not even going to. Okay, I have to because it might be a natural 1. Great, no, just 1 bite. Misses 1. Straight left. Misses.
You're weaving like a
20,
pro.
20 to hit hits. Right.
but it's disadvantage because
Yes, 20 to hit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, does hit. I drew 2, 2, 13, 17. So
Plus 7 to hit.
No, it has
22
4
hits.
attacks?
yeah, just it was 2 before it already.
What's
Or
your
the bite.
AC, Margaret?
20.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Nice.
20 hits. Great. Okay, that would be that. Okay, that was rigged. Okay, that was better. 13 points of damage. So, bite. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hit you. Okay, great. Another round.
In that case, I make myself to the corner, yell at Morgan that fall back, you crazy motherfucker, and I shoot the guy over Morgan's head, the number 1. No, wait, 15 to hit.
15 hits, just about.
Yeah, and that's 15 damage.
To number
1.
to number 1.
And then I get back. That's my turn.
Okay, great. Looks seriously hurt. That's your turn. Diab.
Yeah, Diab comes around the corner and shoots a firebolt at the number 1.
Boom.
It's 20 to hit.
Yep, hit. Which one was it?
Number 1.
Number 1, okay.
One damage.
What?
How's that even possible? Okay.
Is there no bonus damage at all? It's just
Nope.
1d.
It's just one d10.
Holy crap.
Okay, still looks seriously hurt.
With fire in his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll take a step back, behind the corner.
Right. Okay then. Then it would be you.
Come on then.
As I
Kamos.
see that this is the most effective way to fight, I also around and cast Vicious Mockery
Okay.
at
Mock
the-
him.
So wisdom saving throw, please.
And it's a -1. 5.
Ah.
The save was 15.
Oh.
So
I might
Hit
have been
us.
missing some numbers.
2 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage to attack rolls on its next turn.
That might be
Uh,
great.
On the next attack roll, it makes before at the end of
Next one,
the-
just the next one, okay?
Yeah,
They already has disadvantage. Because
that's what he said. But I get boost from Morgran's yelling and retreat.
So you do.
So
you read the
you know the
replays.
drill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's
Great.
all you can get.
Yep.
Okay. Then nothing else.
No.
Then me.
Because I didn't even bother to look how hurt Morgran is.
Great. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to move. I'm
I
just
look
going to.
like I have seen better days.
You do.
Good
Let's
to
see how
know.
it goes after this. So disadvantage on this roll.
Every
But
roll.
isn't Morgran's dodge still effective?
It is.
It is.
Yep.
It's until your next
So it has
turn.
double disadvantage for the first roll. So it's advantage. What?
So it's 13. Nope. But still continues attacking. Nope. That's. No, well, I have to.
Just take 2 dice.
I threw maximum die of 8. So
And that's kind of the point of dodge.
yeah, just you are.
You're just a rolling tin can over there with your armor.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's effective. What's happening? Great. Then it would be Morgran.
I will use dodge and start moving back.
Okay, great.
So there is 2 opportunity attacks.
Yep.
1, 2.
With disadvantage,
Three.
though. Number 1 strikes.
Nostra.
Ooh. Great.
Probably not. With the head shake.
Yeah.
So-
it was like natural quit. Yeah. Disadvantage 4.
Natural 4.
Natural 4.
Blocking with my shield and axe.
Yeah,
like
they
a pro.
both try to hammer you down, but nothing happens. You take it like a dwarven man you are. Okay. Great.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
Yep. Then it would be me. I'm going to follow with the number 1.
hear it again.
You can hear it again. Just walks towards you. That's number one. It's going to hit you. It's going to bite you. You have dodge action still going on, so it's disadvantage. No, doesn't bite, doesn't hit. Natural 20s. 2 natural 20s, but under 10 in the second attack. Great, so bite and 1 blow attack misses. Ooh, now I have a chance.
No.
Can't touch this.
It was natural 20, 2, okay, bite misses. Natural 20, 4,
You have a loaded die.
claw misses. Then 18, ooh, 5. Oh no, Dutch accent. I write it here. Back.
Nerf this.
Yeah. Okay, great. Just strikes you 3 times. You still cover yourself with the shield. You can hear the bite to scratch the shield's metal. But nada.
Nada, nada.
Then it would be
It is me.
you.
Oh, you. Corrected. Alright, because I can see him from here, right?
You can.
I can see him right there.
We are still playing hexagonals even if the
Yeah. Okay.
squares
Well,
are square.
I believe there was something like this, because
Wasn't there
it
a
went
wall?
there. Yeah, there was
Right.
there was ball. This here is a wall.
Yep.
And it went over here,
Yep,
and
it
there
was-
was the door.
Like this.
Oh, you are breaking up the game.
Oh, I'm creating.
And I shoot me bow at the target and planar warrior. Ooh, it's 16.
16 to hit does hit.
And damage is 50. No. 12.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Force damage.
Okay.
To the head of the draw.
Okay, it would be. Just a moment, I have to check something. Okay, great.
Under him.
Yep,
and
that's
that's my turn.
Yeah, looks seriously hurt. Then, Tia.
TF moves next to Tall and casts Firebolt.
Bolt that ass.
And that's 15 to hit.
Just hits. DC is 15.
Now.
AC is 15.
It's 6 points of damage.
Great.
Fire.
How are you killing this creature?
Scorch it.
It was biting Morgan's shield, and it, just as it raised its head from biting the shield, a firebolt comes just above Morgan's head and strikes the creature in its still open mouth.
Yeah. The fireball just lights up the room for a while. Small break of silence and as the large creature stumbles down, face charred and burnt and destroyed. It's dead. Right? Remove him from the board.
It is done.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Okay. Then. Me. You. Almost went that route.
Almost.
What?
No.
So,
okay,
Kamos.
okay. Kamos is there. He's still there. Waiting patiently.
Yeah, I'll come out from the shadows.
From the shadows and
Yeah. And shoot
Hellish
it
creature.
with my crossbow. Oh my. 18.
18 hits. AC is still 15.
No, maybe I'll use that psychic plate thing again. And it's shit. 3 piercing and 8 psychic, so 11 damage total.
Okay.
And you come.
Fuck
Right.
that shit.
1, 2.
Yeah, and retreat because
Retto.
yes.
Okay, good. Then me. Yeah, go as far as you can.
I can't fit. Stupid small creature.
Again, you still have your dodge action going on.
Yep.
Bite. 17, no, doesn't hit.
Nope.
Nope. 20 to hit, yes.
Me crush puny dwarf. Eat.
So. 1 bite, 1 claw hit, misses. 1 claw hit, hits.
Wing.
It's 12 points of damage.
Oh my.
Holy
Just
crap.
punches you in the face with the claws. Scratch you.
Whoa.
Morgan looks pretty hurt.
Good.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Stupid tinkan.
So, Morgan.
I will use my dodge action and I will use action surge to use second wind.
Okay.
And that is, was it 1d10 plus 4 HP?
Yeah, HPs.
Yep.
Nine HP.
Right.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty then. Then it would be Dahl.
I'll keep shooting with me bow. At least trying, because now the creature is close. Oh my, nat 20.
Ooh.
That's not bad, that's not bad. That's 13, 18 damage straight to the nose.
18 damage.
Well, it's hard to reach a nose that size.
Yeah.
I lost my notes here. Right. Just a moment.
Its nose is almost as big as Morgran is.
More grants nose.
So, damage?
18.
18.
Okay, that's...
Why is my pen over there?
I don't know.
Again.
Again, nose.
Your initiative was 19?
Mm,
I think it was 19.
Yes, 19, yes.
Yeah, I had 12. Great. So, next up would be Diab. What's this?
Yeah.
That's your die.
Oh, good.
Maybe better luck with that.
I'm gonna continue casting Firebolt on. I just roll second.
Okay.
That's. And that's 1.
Oh, fuck.
Great. So, just a moment.
I hope Morgran's dodge is still effective.
Which one is he? This one?
Yep. Oh no. The purple professor.
Okay.
You're gonna smack me in the
What's
face.
this one?
Kamos.
So...
First was friendly fire force and now is...
Okay, you...
Luckily, I have resistance for fire damage.
Oh, nice. So, you cast your spell and just fling... Wait, where did it go? You fling almost behind you to the left and it just blasts Kamos. How much do you do damage?
Let's see.
You try kind of something like trick shot, but goes awfully wrong.
I'm trying to curve the Firebolt around the corner.
Yeah.
8 damage.
So 4. 8.
Oh,
So
I
it's
heard 18.
half from that because resistance.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. Still, fuck you.
Like,
And I hope I'm hoping that you will give everyone equal amounts of shit for shooting everybody. It seems like it's only me. You're not like telling him to aim better or anything like. Well, what's up with this?
But if everyone is hitting him, I think probably it's him, not us.
Yeah. Who counts?
I don't know.
I don't. But, okay.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, okay. Kamos.
I'm just thinking, should I cast Vicious Mockery on Diabra or the troll?
You just... Boom! A fireball hits you.
Oh shit, sorry.
I'm so excited. Ooh, sorry.
I cast Vicious Mockery on Diabra.
Okay.
So it's...
You
50.
better insult me then.
Dude, learn to aim. Even my grandma was better adventurer than you.
Oh, snap.
And she was blind.
That's funny because it's true.
Brr.
Okay, so what do you have to throw?
DC 15?
DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay. That's a 10.
So you take 2 psychic damage.
It was not really effective.
Yeah. Your head starts to... You get annoyed so much it hurts your head, but it passes. Right. Okay.
And you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Oh man, that's even worse.
Hopefully this is a TPK, so... Okay, great. Anything else?
bonus action?
Well, maybe I'll use my bonus action to heal Morkran with Healing Word. And you! Nice job there, old chum!
1.
So it's 6 points of healing.
Oh wow.
6.
6. And move couple steps away from Diabra because
Why not?
because firebolts.
Because fireballs. Okay, great. Anything else?
No.
Yeah. Then, me.
But I can roleplay this as that I was going to cast Vicious Mockery on the troll, but at the same time Diabra hit me, so accidentally turned my words against him.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Is the web concentration?
Yes.
Do you have to throw it? You do.
Yeah.
You took damage.
Throws in the dark.
That's 6. What is it again?
Concentration check.
Yeah.
Saving throw.
Yeah, but what's the DC?
It's 10 or half of the damage if it's higher.
Yeah.
So it's 10.
Yeah. It's
Your DC is 10.
Down to the 2-6, so the web.
It disappears.
great. Good that I asked. It's my turn. Okay.
How nice!
Oh, nice.
Now there's a horde of rollers.
So, did you still have dodge action?
Yep.
I'm still going to attack anyway. That's not going to hit. Bite misses. 2 claw attacks. That's just my 21 to hit hits. 8 points of damage.
And I will use riposte.
Okay.
Missed it. Or at least missed an attack.
Okay, great. Another attack doesn't hit, so again, dodge action doing its work.
Silence also
17 to
starts
hit.
working in the corner.
Yes. Great. Okay. Just a moment.
14 damage.
14 damage.
Nice.
Okay, great. That's it.
Yeah, it doesn't anything else. I
Yeah.
just get a swing if you miss me.
Swing back. Okay. You're up, Morcron.
I will use dodge action
What a surprise.
and
Surprise action.
yell behind me because I have heard some vicious mockeries going around there. Stop fighting between yourselves! Attack the Trollger with all your might! And continue dodging. And
Maybe I
that's
can
my
become
turn.
Morgan next time.
Okay, great. And that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
I'll shoot it with my bow. And yeah, I don't, because probably I don't get the. No, there really isn't. Okay. $14 doesn't hit.
14, no.
Nope. Yep.
Anything else?
But
Just the arrow flings.
I go to Morgran and slap his back of his head. It's a troll, you fool! And take a step back.
Great. Diab.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
do
Since the firebolt didn't go too well, Diab is going to throw out some magic missiles. Because this can't miss.
Wise thinking, my friend.
I mean.
It's 9 damage.
Okay. Great. Good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Yeah, and I yell at Kamos. Sorry, that was a mistake.
My bad.
Comes, you're up.
So you were. And I probably can see it from there. Or not.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have to move. And
Actually, you need to move one. because you were here.
And
So 4.
I use my crossbow to shoot with one of my few crossbow bolts. And it hits with 22. Or so I think.
It does, yeah. AC is not changing at this point,
And
anyways.
I'm going to use
It's not a spell.
psychic blades with 7 points of piercing damage and 6 points of psychic damage.
So 13.
Yeah.
Ooh, my notes are gone again. No, they are not. Oof.
Oof.
Ah, stresses me out. So 13 damage would be, yeah. Quick maths.
What?
How hurt is Morgan?
Okay, do you do anything else?
I'll keep on cheering on Morgan, so I cast Healing Word on him again. Maybe I use this die.
No.
So it's 1 again. No, it's 3, so it's 8 points of healing.
Awesome!
Awesome sauce.
Awesome. Done?
Yes.
Okay. As the axe wounds and bolt wounds and arrow wounds, they're dripping blood, but they are seemingly just closing up. They kind of patch themselves.
Oh my.
The troll
It's
attacks.
regenerating. Regenerating.
Regenerating.
Reginald raiding.
Reginald Riley.
Kill it with fire.
Great, I'm just going to throw 2 of these at the same time. So dodge action again and
Azido.
21 to hit. That's a... That's a...
Baito.
Baito attacco. Oh.
Atakuru.
7 points of piercing damage. Then another claw attack, and that's not going to hit. But that's going to hit. 20.
Hits.
9 points of slashing damage.
Slapping damage.
Slapping damage.
And since you missed, I will riposte.
Great. Okay, 1 bite to the neck area and keeps you there for a while as it punctures your chest with the long claws. So. How much do I take?
16 damage.
What?
Do you have to throw attack roll on that riposte?
No.
No?
Oh yeah, it was 17.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
Thank you.
Great.
It's good to go now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, forgot it because Charlie was describing the action. Sorry.
Yeah, too hyped.
Yep.
Okay.
Stupid.
More crown.
I will use dodge action.
Ooh,
That's nice.
what?
Yes, you can see me bringing my shield up and preparing to hopefully not die.
You're
And that's
making
it.
some river dance moves there.
Yeah.
Great.
It seems to be healing. What are we going to do?
Keep on killing.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, then. Tal.
What does it require? No, well, I'm not gonna do that anyway because it takes too long. I'll prepare my bow. I take aim and shoot with natural 1.
Morgan is dead!
We just presume the future. Morgan just...
Oh, I almost forgot.
Which one are you? This one.
Yep.
Bro, it's natural 11, not natural 1. If you look at the chat.
Oh yeah.
So, somehow,
I managed
just somehow, it just happens. You shoot it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You fling the ball, it goes between its legs, and ricochets right back at you, hits you in the chest.
Oh.
I was prepared that it's going to hit me again.
Somehow, steel arrow. Yeah, it might
Stop
happen.
shooting at yourself.
Yeah, everyone has seen the YouTube videos probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just happens.
Ouch.
Why
Let
would
me-
you do that?
To yourself. Great.
What's with the friendly damage, guys? We're fighting the evil here, not ourselves.
This probably doesn't.
Stop shooting each other.
The Zephyr Stars.
No, the Planar Warrior, because it specifies my target and when it hits that creature. So I don't take my Planar Warrior
Yeah,
damage.
you don't.
So now let's choose which die. Is it 3 or 7?
If it's 3 or above, it's the bigger one. It's the bigger one. 4.
Okay, so I take really cool 13 damage. Ooh. And it hurts, guys.
All that to yourself.
Yeah. 13.
Great.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was really fun.
Okay, anything else?
I cursed that creature and
And the up goes meanwhile.
Oh. Fine.
and that's my turn.
Yeah, did you have noticed that the creature... Was there any point that the creature didn't regenerate?
Please throw intelligence. Oh, wait. Perception, rather.
That's a 21 if I'm correct.
Yeah, I would say that
Or 19.
normally I would go with passive perception. I checked it here, but considering that you fought it off before and you kind of realized it already back then, so it wouldn't be metagaming at this point anymore. So fire does affect these creatures somehow. They don't like.
They don't like fire.
In the back of
They
your
don't
heads,
like
you
your
probably
fire.
already know it, but
The artillery is going to start conjuring up a scorching ray.
yeah.
And this Macri was disadvantage on the next attack roll, was it?
On next turn.
Yeah.
But
So
you
it
already
went
did
on-
that.
It was on the magic missile turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So no disadvantage, so I'm going to throw the 3 attacks at the same time again. That's a 21, 15, and 9.
So 2 hits.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
2. So 15 is the AC.
Yeah.
Good.
That is 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage.
Nice.
Okay. So just a moment. It was scorching ray?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's check something. Okay. How do you want to kill the creature?
There's 2 rays hit. it strikes the creature on the different sides of his chest.
Yeah, you tap again into the arcane powers against you. You just furiously stare at the creature, and as kind of a habit, you pull 2 arcane weave strings and just quickly fling them together. They kind of make a fire scorching whip, hitting the both sides of the creature, and they slash all the way to the chest bones, and just kills the creature. And it's dead. And we are, for now, going off combat. So,
Oh no. Dungeon fell as the creature fell.
you can hear the
Whoa,
last
rumble.
breath leave out of the troll girls.
No.
Come out. And you can hear some weeping behind you. The dwarven people were just too tired to participate into the combat. They were hiding behind you and looking at the situation.
Oh yeah, you were here also.
Too terrified to fight. Tired to fight.
I was almost sure that you would rally again then, but
No. They are useless in
Because
small
they have to
place.
run, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
too far away, so...
Yeah. But few of them are just peeking behind the corner. We okay?
Yeah. They're dead.
All are dead.
Hmm?
All are dead.
More of those trolls. Trolls.
Yeah, no. Great.
Ever leans on his staff, kind of exhausted by casting spells, but goes to examine the trolls. Let's say the one nearer, and I would like to take a closer look at the wound. Probably I saw where it was hit. I would like to examine the wounds to really be sure about the fire damage not being deteriorated.
Okay.
So I guess I see the wounds that have not been done with fire are sort of closed. The
Yep.
ones.
Yeah, you investigation, please.
Yep.
You take your
Meanwhile,
time.
Morgan walks to the other troll and buries his axe in its face.
It makes a kind of a hollow sounding.
Investigation is 12.
12. Okay, you're able to figure that much out
Yep.
as you described.
And as I'm take some mental notes, I'll just write it down and say to the others that these creatures seem to be weak fire. The wounds that have been made, no fire, seem to have already been starting to close. The one guided with the fire, be unaffected.
Interesting. Need to remember that.
Should you burn the corpses, or...
That might be a good idea. Morgan buries his axe to the other troll's head. So.
The burnt one.
Let's burn him.
Yeah,
And
again,
smack.
same.
I would like to be here smelling the burning trolls though.
Well, that's true.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
I would like to heal myself.
You heal yourself. Great. If not anything else, you go forward the dungeon and you take few smaller rests. The dwarven people are once again following you a bit with... They are more careful now, encountering these creatures, monsters, once again.
When you are saying smaller rest, do you mean short rest?
No, not really. Just maybe 15 minutes or
Okay.
20 minutes or so. Just to let them catch breath. You are.
As we,
Do we
as
find
we are
anything
walking-
on the trolls or at the room where they were?
So you're searching the area
Yes.
before you go? Okay, please investigation.
Let's investigate. Fuck. 9.
Pretty much nothing. Nothing on them.
Okay.
As we travel, I would like to speak to Kamos, and you really need to work on your chanting.
So do you, my friend. You will need to rehearse your casting.
Yeah. Might be, but might be hurt by you.
Not really. I think we may be even.
Even
I
Steven.
think the spell should have burned you more. I use so a lot of fire. The fire.
Are you not allergic to fire?
Are you sort of like resistant to fire?
Guess so.
Interesting. You are more and more fascinating every passing day.
As I hear Tiap saying that, I just whisper to Kamos that you better be careful, he wants to dissect you.
Point taken.
I wouldn't do that to my friend. Not at least when he's alive.
Well, maybe you take advantage when he's dead.
Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe. That's a good idea.
So, you go forward, or do you want to continue? Kamos, you look like
Nope.
Trent.
I just look at them. What?
Better not to continue then. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
for now.
For now. Okay. You go forward. It takes you another half a day to encounter pretty much nothing else. Turns to the left, turns to the right. You come into the open cavern areas a few times more, and finally you're able to reach the other side. You come out from the cavern. In front of you, just grass all around you. You haven't seen grass that much. It wasn't growing really on the rural Calitran area, to the northeast at least. The place where you have been living were kind of ravaged by bad weather all the time. Too much moisture in air, too much wet on ground. It wasn't just growing. So, grass all around you. Just in front of you also a forest starting to...
Oh yes!
Starting to build. And behind the forest, just about above them, again the double moons orbiting each other. The sun is high up. It's none of you have encountered sun this warm in a long time. Tiap and Tal, you have never encountered a warmth like this. It was never this warm in your island, on your island. It was almost constantly always ravaged by stormy weather and seas and just a few glimpses of sun here and there. A more crown, this is the first time in almost 2 years you have seen the sun like this. Kamos doesn't seem to be minding because
At least it's not raining.
At least it's not raining. But yeah, birds are singing.
Does the forest look healthy?
Quite healthy, yes.
Morgan signs and just falls down with his arms and legs spread apart and like takes a small breather and enjoys the warm breeze for a moment.
Few dwarven people are just astonished. They are crying. They are just relieved of what they are just about to leave behind. Just a sudden silent moment of 20 or 30 seconds. Just the sounds of nature.
How close is the forest?
50 feet.
50 feet.
Quite close. You come the side of the mountain still racing behind you. It's not full of spikes on this side anymore. It's just pretty much a high peak racing. Quite high. Can't really tell how high, but anyway. And you come from the bottom of the mountains, pretty much.
So the cave is on the midway. It's
Yeah, it's
basically
all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Quite.
I walk to the edge of the forest, and I abuse my rangerness, and as an action, I don't know. I'm sensing the terrain, and because I'm in a forest, I can sense up to 6 miles if there is any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey, fiend, or undead present in a 6 mile radius.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Does it have a casting gun?
As an action.
As an action. Okay. You sense a glimpse of something. Something moving really fast, just too fast for your senses. All across the forest. Just in an eye blink. But then it's gone.
So it's somewhere in a range of 6 miles. Yeah, it goes over that. Okay.
Yep.
We are relatively safe here. We should take a quick breather and plan our next action. There's pretty much no danger in 6 mile radius.
Still tears in the elderly woman's worn eyes. Could we go to Europe straight away?
How long did it take us to get up through the cave?
Almost a full day. So half a day. Half a day traveling, another half a day traveling, and just half a day about resting here and there, but no long or short rests anywhere.
Okay.
River also goes to the edge of the forest and so nasty. Good damage. Eva conjures up a simple pan, minor conjuration, and starts panning himself.
Fancy pants.
Yeah.
It's a can.
Yeah.
So the people wanted to go to... What was the town's name?
Europe.
UOLOP.
No.
Ulop.
Yellow pea.
Joloppi. Joloppi.
far is it?
Half a day? About, give or take.
I
Morgan,
think we should rest here while we can.
It's a midday currently.
Yes?
how hurt are you? Can you continue or do we need a longer, shorter break?
If it's up to me, I would like to camp. For example, at the forest edge. For a while longer. I'm kinda hurting all over the place.
I could go and find something decent to eat.
Can you feed the whole group or?
I can do it multiple times. It's just foraging.
Well, how does good food sound to you all?
They just start tearing up. Just nodding.
So I think we make a camp for a while here.
Actually, probably just sit down 4 hours. For 4 hours, max. Short rest.
Yeah, it's enough for me.
Any amount of rest is good for me.
In that time, I can find you guys something to eat. It is the
Great. Okay, you go. You probably want to throw something, do so, and tell
actually
me.
I don't have to
Okay, great.
because
Favorite terrain.
yes, and because I'm a wanderer.
I am the wanderer.
You can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. And because it is my favorite terrain,
But does it offer those things?
I heard birds.
And you can drink the blood.
You can find small game, but for 5 persons. Right.
Yeah, while traveling. But
Yeah.
if I'm not like traveling,
Okay, let's say you can.
I can do survival.
You can find a few bites for everyone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
so a
That's
few rabbits and other small critters.
Well, it's
We're
nothing
gonna
better
have a
than
squirrel
mud.
tonight.
Nothing big, but it's more than mud. As you set down your camp, they are not undoing their backpacks at all.
Yeah.
But they're just sitting on the grass, just feeling the grass all around their hands and faces and bodies as they lay down, and just few fall asleep immediately, even though they are very hungry. And just as you come with the meal, they just take the few bites and eagerly, again, eyes tearing, just sobbing and eating.
And because we are taking a short rest, I use that time to perform a little bit so that Morkran can get the benefit from Song of Rest.
Okay, and yep,
And Tiab, as soon as we set up camp and Tal leaves, Tiab starts meditating. And if we are there for 4 hours, I will get longer.
yeah. For the sake of it, it's a short rest, but for you, it's a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay,
And short for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And as Tiab starts meditating,
You can also use
says,
the
like, generally, please
No,
do
but do I really?
only wake me
Yes,
up for
I-
emergencies. I really need to rest to be able to cast magic again.
okay. Great.
So Morkran, if you use hit die to heal yourself, you can throw 1d6 more.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's it,
Um,
you rest, you start your walk again.
I heal myself for 1 hit die. Oh damn!
Oh dear.
Oh damn!
So,
Yeah. Done.
okay, yeah. You continue your walk. Throw the dice. Meanwhile, we are doing so. And takes a half a day, as she said, to reach the beaches. Just long, open, rocky beaches around, and there's a small road going towards the west, where you can see further in the distance, about a few thousand feet away, a few clicks, a smaller town.
Smaller town.
Smaller town.
Was it in the forest?
You came already out of the forest.
Is the town in the forest?
No, it's on the beach.
Ah, okay, okay.
Well, it's quite close to the forest though. But there's still a clear line between the coastal line and the forest. But
And there's a clear road going.
yeah,
Oh no, okay, that's good.
nothing special happens in the forest. Nothing out there.
Because I'm aware. I know my shit in the forest.
Yeah, you do.
So you are again embracing your rangerness.
Yes. And this will probably the last time we'll be in the forest. Like, yay, go ranger!
Well, in last scenario it was like 80 games until we came to a forest.
Yeah.
And we were
We
like
could
2
just
games.
You could just camp in the forest for the rest of the campaign, right?
Yeah, just
If I can.
role playing some forest things.
Yeah.
I leave the group and start my life as a hermit in the forest.
Yeah. Great. Okay, you start reaching the city. Some of the co-travelers you have with you are already speeding up there eagerly, just waiting to get their feet on the city or town premises.
Is there movement?
There's
in the
movement.
city?
There are ships that you haven't seen
Ships.
at all at the northeastern rural Calitran area at all. You haven't seen ships, even if there were docks. Neither has Morkran in a long time.
Okay.
They're Viking-like boats, just leaving and coming to the shore. The ones that are leaving are just directly going to the south, and the ones that are arriving seems to be coming directly from the west.
Okay.
But yeah, city seems to be quite alive.
What kind of wall is there?
Just simple, like wooden wall. Nothing big. As you get to the city, there are 2 guardsmen.
Before that, I pull my hood above me, my head.
2 guardsmen looking at you, and the dwarven people. They look at each other.
Are there
Hello!
humans?
Good guardsmen. My name is Morgan Fireforge, and I come from the east with my people, looking for a shelter.
They again. East, you say?
That is correct, sir.
Correct, sir. Right. And the travelers with you?
Yeah, we come from the west, east, all of us.
Right.
Can I see what kind of maybe sigils or something they are wearing?
Of course you can. I was waiting for you to ask. So, they are wearing the Calitran Empire tabards. The red with white teeth, grinning smile on their chest. There's something different with these tabards though. Something you're not quite sure what. Looking further, you can see that both sides of the grinning smile, they have like small chains, golden chains. So, what was what you asked?
We are looking for shelter. We come from the east.
Right. The city will provide you with its walls, and there's an inn from east.
Correct.
All of you. There hasn't
That is
been-
correct, sir.
Hasn't been movement since the war. I mean, it must have been a year that anyone came through. They again glance at each other.
Well, that's no wonder there were trolls in the caves.
Trolls, that would explain.
Yes, we took care of the troll problem. You are welcome.
Well, there wasn't a bounty for that, but we'll take it. The Calitran Empire thanks you with utmost respect. Thank you.
Thank you, good sir.
So there's
I'm looking at Morgran as in... Is he, like, genuinely talking to these guys in that tone, or are you acting?
Morgran's features are not like Morgan usually. I'm way more polite and yeah, I'm making a kind of playing a role here.
Okay. That explains. Does the...
Or at least you can probably figure something like that out.
The symbol on the tabard, the chain, does it like strike me odd, or
Well, there was nothing like in the rural Calitran area you were previously, but it's a bird.
yeah, I'm referring to the chain the Ness gave us.
Okay.
I was going to ask about the same thing. Does it look similar in any way?
Well, it's a chain. I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
tabor.
golden, or what can I like?
Didn't our
Concerning-
chain have only one link that was golden?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's some similarity into it. Maybe. They both have chains. Both have. Well, your chain has one golden link, but still. So you're not going to cause any trouble, are you? The other guard asks you. There's quite a lot of you. Dwarven people.
Tiabra also has the hood over his head and why would
Why would we exactly?
You bring here dwarven people. You're not liked here, you know.
Well, they were starving,
We can see that.
and there was nothing to eat between the mountains,
Just
so we thought they might migrate here, if
probably
possible.
not migrate. The city premises are not. Oof, they're not taking your kind too well. Looks at you, Morgan.
Is there any place where we can lead them? We wouldn't want to leave them to die.
Well,
Is Is there any settlements for dwarves nowadays?
In for a while, but maybe north. If you go Camp Plain Forest, maybe there are some jobs you can find. Start a small community. There are a few other just looks at you, all the lot of you, like through his nose. You weirdos.
Okay.
If we have a chance, you give my people a chance to gather up their strength. We are good folk. We are good workers. We could help you and build our life here. If taking care of the trolls doesn't convince you, I have something else here. Morgan starts to pick the chain from the backpack.
Just before you manage to get the chain from the backpack, well, we already know you are good workers. That's why you are at the mines, mostly.
Bam bam bam.
Morgan stops for a while, his head down into backpack. You can maybe hear a small sign, but then he continues to dig the chain from the back.
I put my hand over Morgran's shoulder and said, let's just rest for a while and go for the camp they mentioned. It seems that you are not that welcome here. Let's just go.
How far to north is that camp?
Well, for your people, maybe 3 days of travel.
If you let us gather some supplies.
Well, it's money for the city. Sure.
Yeah.
Just don't start any ruckus.
We won't.
Don't let the slavers take you.
Thanks for the warning.
And I shut myself before I let my thoughts out.
Morgan stops digging up the chain before he picks it up from there and puts his backpack on his back again.
Back.
The back.
So, one day, and then we'll drag you out.
That's fine.
Should be.
Thank you, good sir. That will be enough.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
And they just stare at you.
Have the refugees heard all of this?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I don't have to go through this
Yeah.
whole scenario.
They are boiling with hunger and anger at the moment, but can't be bothered to resist at this point.
In that case,
We can get some supplies, and as you know, he can get us some food in the forest, so we should be good for 3 more days traveling. I said to the dwarven people.
They kind of nod, they look down as if they are trying to avoid the gaze of the guards. Somewhat. Last time they saw people like this, they were raping and pillaging and destroying their cities and destroying everything that was laid in their path.
So you heard the good god sir here? Let's go in. We'll leave tomorrow.
They nod. They start still looking down, but walking towards the city gates and beneath them and all the way to the city. As you pass the wooden gates, they open them. They yell, "Open the gates!" And Takes a good minute or two for them to open. You see kind of well laid city. It's well built. The architectural design is quite new. You haven't seen anything. Diab, you haven't seen anything like this before either. And these buildings have risen here quite recently. It wasn't like this before. Morkran you would remember.
Is there something specific I remember about it?
The city circle. The city circles around a kind of a fountain and market area. And deeper
And
down
this
behind the
is
city.
Ulop,
Sorry?
correct. This is Ulop, correct?
Yulop, yes. And behind the city you can see the small but quite effective looking docks taking ships in. Ships are departing the ports.
Are we on a higher ground and it leads
A bit,
down
yes, yes.
to the dock? Okay. I assume the inns are close to the city center, so
You would be able to ask the townsfolk around you. They do not seem to be welcome you. They do not seem to welcome you that well, but they answer. So, bits and pieces you are able to gather and you find the inn. Some of the travel companies you have been traveling with, they are parting around the city here and there. They seem to be knowing where to go-ish about. So, the inn.
as they are
Morgran
going on their way.
warns the dwarf before they spread out again about the slavers, and they need to watch out for them like a good tourist guide. Watch
Also,
out for the slavers.
also remind
They're all
them
over.
to come to the city gates at the maybe before noon tomorrow. Latest is
As you get further down to the city and closer to the kind of a centrum area where the fountain, at least previously, was laid, small children are playing ball, just kind of a football-looking thing, kicking it around, just laughing, enjoying their childhood. People are laying bricks. They're working. They're laying bricks in front of them, just building a sturdier road on a muddy one. They are doing a pretty nice job, so they are kind of expanding and making the city centrum expand to be a bit prettier and better built. And you slowly reach the centrum city. It looks like it's oddly cleaned. It's white marble stone all around the city centrum. There's no carpets anywhere, like no food or any litter or just anything. Smells good. The centrum fountain is just sparkling with fresh water, and people are chatting in their dresses and well put suits and just around it and taking a sip with their hands here and there and just enjoying some refreshments and snacks.
Is there statues around?
Yeah, there is. There's a statue of what Morkran is able to tell to be the Empress.
Empress Amanitha?
Correct.
When Morgan sees it, somebody might notice that my pace goes even more grumpy looking than you.
I didn't even go grumpier. Oh yeah, I can see it can go.
As we're walking around, Tiabra is trying to keep a lookout for a brazier, a brass one,
Brass.
a brass brazier, trying to locate one.
Okay. Takes
As we're walking
a while.
around.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to locate a store.
Store. Just a normal store.
Well, where I can sell stuff and maybe buy some equipment.
Okay.
Raisins, crossbow bolts.
There's some. Yeah. It's all located pretty near the city center. The shop is the same. You're able to find the crossbow bolts and whatnot, and the brass brazier is also found in a shop called Wild South.
Wild South.
Wild South. So
Wild South.
yeah, it's just a the emblem just above the wall. The front door is a kind of a shield-looking figure where there's north, east, south as a large S there, and just west. Just the directions, but the southern one highlighted.
What other goods does the store sell?
It has quite a lot of stuff. As you go, so you do go in.
Yeah.
Yes, you go in. There's a fine scent of some perfume. To your left you can see well put items. There's some alcohol on the higher shelves. There's some perfume on the middle shelves and some crafty looking books on the bottom shelf. Behind the counter there's even more alcohol. There's some equipment like crossbow, pretty well laid, bows, few daggers, few swords, few leather armors, as if modern hunting kind of a establishment. Just so clean.
Okay.
And the storekeeper is there.
Storekeeper is there. It's a shorter elvish man. Not elvish man, but tiefling man.
Oh my!
I was Hope? No. You crushed me, Hope.
Hello, good sir.
Hello there.
Are you interested in some trading?
Trading. Yes, why not? The horns just going all the way as if it was a ram of some kind. Just fine emblems hanged to them. As he turns his head, you can see the horns are pierced all the way through, and they are just wrapped with all kind of jewels and stuff like that. And he's wearing a nice brown and black suit, kind of a full leather, and he's blue, his eyes wildly red, just glaring at you. Well, yes. Yes, indeed.
Huh. Good. I have these costumes. I go through my backpack, and I have Clothes costume quantity 3. So I'm trying to sell 2 of those.
Costumes, you say?
Yes.
So he
Finely made.
takes one kind of a raggy one. Next takes the second one. A bit better. What are they representing?
That's the good question. Because they are performing costumes, so
Yeah.
they are just pomp.
Yeah, just
Very
take-
pompous.
takes
Yes.
the last one. Sure, yeah. Right. So clown costumes. So for
No,
funny,
no, no, no.
funny
Is there
people.
Shakespearean costume with the big?
It was the middle one.
Oh yeah.
So,
With
clown.
the thing.
Yeah.
Not a clown.
Seems like a clown costume to me.
Ah. You have no taste.
Oh.
I don't say that. I just think.
But you're not even in here, I guess, to me and Kamos.
Yeah. So.
Or are you?
I were looking for arrows, so I probably followed.
Okay, so you three at least barge in.
Morgan is looking for a more adventuring type of a store, or maybe an armorer or weapons.
Wasn't this the one?
But you continue.
Yeah. This is more of like a general store and vodka and general store.
Oh, so I look inside and nothing for me and
Yeah,
turn
find
around.
perfumes. Yeah.
So most likely I'm going to sell the costumes here and go buy the crossbow bolts and so
But there,
on.
yeah, there are
Oh,
some here. Yeah, crossbows and bows and bolts and arrows. Yeah, about these. So you're selling?
yeah,
I mean,
at least 2 of them.
I could give you a satchel of some fine herbs, if you will.
I was hoping more like money and
Herbs are money here. But gold.
may I throw an insight check for that?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. Herbs, spices, as he mentions, go buy as well. Money.
Well, at least I would need a case for crossbow bolts and the case full.
Tell you what, give me 2 gold. I will give you the finest cinnamon there is in the whole city premises, and also you'll get 1 satchel of bolts.
2 gold coins, you say?
2 gold.
Well, that is fair enough, I think. But I'll probably then find somebody else to sell the costumes to.
Don't be so harsh. 2 bags of cinnamon.
How much it's worth, like in
You don't know. You don't know the value of
common
cinnamon here.
currency?
5 silver apiece.
I just take the crossbow bolts and
Your loss. Cinnamon was good. How about you? Look at you, Tia.
Just out of character, this is gonna take some time, so we probably should leave it till next week.
but at least I'll
I was trying.
Let's finish this.
yeah.
I'll call it when it's over. I have clock here.
Yeah. So you have the brass brazier over there.
Yes, I would.
How much is it?
5 gold. For you.
How much to loan it for an hour?
Loan it for an hour. What are you going to do?
Some spices.
I'm going to perform a ritual. Try to contact guards who have not answered since I have been trying this. I will want to keep trying.
I don't really
Yeah,
understand, but are you burning something? Are you
Yes.
ruining?
Well, just press this on me for burning. I'm not gonna ruin it.
Huh. 2 gold. 2 hours.
That seems fair. Do you also have charcoal, incense, and
I have incense, but I have a fireplace. I can sell you some charcoal.
how about herbs? Herbs?
Incense?
Do you have it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It is
believe
pretty
so.
good. It is charcoal and herbs.
5 gold for all, and including the 2 hours rent.
Well, the amounts I need quite large, so let's say 10 gold.
I'll prepare them.
That sounds good. And Gabriel hands over the money.
Yeah. Takes and goes to the back for a while, gives you a brass, well,
Crazy.
brazier, yeah, and just nods his head. All the chivos and whatnot just jingle. Don't break it.
Actually, before I give him the gold, and I would like to ask, would you be interested in and I offer him the Hellhound claws and teeth. I'll show him the Hellhound claws and teeth.
Haven't seen these. What are them?
They are from a creature called a Hellhound. I show him the drawing I have made of it.
Takes it.
Biology notes.
Takes it. Kind of a might make a fine jewel. Tell you what, 5 gold, 2 hours rent, you give me those.
All of them.
2 is enough. I have enough. Shows the hands, like golden rings and so on and so forth. Almost every finger filled up with something.
So 2 claws.
Yes.
2 claws, 5 gold.
2 hours
And I
of
get
rent
2
and
hours with the
brazier
with
and-
ingredients I need.
yeah.
That sounds so dirty.
Yeah.
2 hours with a brazier. Like, what the fuck
are
are
you
you
doing,
doing, dude?
But yeah, that sounds fair. And I hand in the gold and the claws.
I thank you.
I have an extra longbow. Would you like to buy it?
Yes, but we are going to do that next week.
Adventure in shop.
Yeah.
We have to do family. I do family, get my family.
Yeah, sorry. I had a alarm here, 21:00, but 5 minutes past due. Hopefully it's
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yep.
I was afraid that this wasn't takes long, but
Yeah.
okay, not.
Yeah, I was like waiting at
I
the.
have a shopping list for the next time.
We might
So
want to.
probably a pretty good idea to like do it next time.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I was
Hopefully
like
we
waiting
did another-
at the gates, like. And to the next time. I wanna get in. No, next time you wait 1 week outside.
Yep. We're going to continue from the shop next time. So thank you for attending again. Thank you for watching our game. Thank you for commenting. Thanks for again people subscribing and resubscribing and following and whatever happened, because I couldn't see the information in our stream box because it was disabled, it seems.
Actually, it was Mr. Rati and Kaxa who resubscribed.
Thanks.
Thank you, all of you.
Yeah, as you can see, we at least need better cameras at some point. But let's see. Let's see. I had fun
We'll
once
see.
again.
Me too.
Yeah, it was totally awesome.
Yeah. Thanks to all.
Yep.
Thank you.
Tack så mycket, vi ses.
Till next
Till next
time.
time.
Till nästa
Till next
vecka.
time.
Or something.
Why are you speaking infernal?
I don't know. But yeah, next Monday.